going on, everyone? This is Johnny Franklin coming to you live from my new segment entitled Nightly Readings. I'm going to be coming to you once a week, every week with my nightly readings. And I'm going to be reading and pulling information from my newly released book titled Limitless Growth, A Continuous Pursuit for Greatness. My book is currently available right now on Amazon.com. It's available in two formats. It's available in paperback for $8.99, and it's also available in ebook format for $3.99. Like I said, you can go on Amazon.com, search the title, or you can search with my name. Or you could also search this book with the ISBN number. The ISBN number is 978-173-363-2102. That's the ISBN number. And I wanted to create this segment just to go more in depth about my book. And I feel like it's very beneficial for me to elaborate and go through the book to provide valuable information to the public. I think a lot of people need the information in this book. I think the information in this book is very powerful and it's life-changing. And I think everyone should get this book. Not just saying it just to sell books or just to get you just to buy my book, but it's a lot of valuable life teaching information within this book, and something I believe we all should live by. Certain elements in this book that I use and I practice with my daily life, and how I make certain decisions and how I choose to do things. I mean, this is not just a book. To me, this is a blueprint to life. And I think everyone should incorporate the information in this book into their life in order to become the best possible version of themselves, or to do what they're intended to do. Because we all have a purpose while we're here on this earth, but it's primarily up to you to find your purpose and also go to work and fulfilling your purpose. And we're going to begin with the book starting in chapter 1. Let's go to chapter 1. Chapter 1 is titled Enlarge Your Vision. And the chapter starts with, the life that you have is something quite special and unique. Your life is something that can be viewed as a great opportunity to do monumental things that will leave behind a legacy. Have you ever taken time to think about the great things you're capable of accomplishing during your lifetime? Some of us may currently be in a state of having a diminished vision of what we could possibly create with our lives. Having a diminished vision hinders us from being great and living life to the fullest. Life has no limits unless you create those limits upon your own. If you're a person that has a small or diminished vision about life, it's now time for you to enlarge your vision and change your life for the best. Open your mind and heart to accept nothing short of pure greatness. You are destined to be great, but you won't be able to capture that greatness with a small vision on life. You're absolutely capable of accomplishing anything. Take it upon yourself to have courage and believe in your abilities. When you believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. Broaden your view on life because you have unfinished business to attend to. Broaden your view on life because you have unfinished business to handle. And the key elements within these two paragraphs that I just read you is very powerful. It's a lot of people who do have a small vision on life, who have a small vision about life. A lot of us don't think that we're capable or we're able to do great or phenomenal things in life. But if you don't believe that you have the ability and that you're capable of doing great and phenomenal things in life, then you won't. You kind of put yourself in this particular situation where your scope is like very small. Like, it's almost in the aspect of a confidence thing too. Like, if you don't have confidence, then you're not going to believe that you're able to do great things. Confidence goes a lot of ways. Confidence helps within challenging and difficult situations. And I believe all of us have a great and divine purpose while we're on this earth to do great and phenomenal things. I don't care who you are. You can be black, white, Hispanic, Asian. We all have great skills and abilities, and we're all built to do phenomenal things in life. Most of the time, in order to find out what you're good at or find your purpose, you have to try certain things. You have to get out there and you have to experience life. And through those certain situations where you're trying to find yourself, or you're trying to find your purpose, or you're trying to see what your strengths are, through that process, you pretty much learn more about yourself. And ultimately, once you go through all of that, you will find, your purpose, and you will identify your strengths and certain things that you can do in life that are phenomenal. And I see too many people, who lack the confidence. And most of this could be instilled in us through experiences we receive in childhood, or it could be the people that are around us on a regular basis. If you're hanging out with people who have small and diminished vision on life, that's going to have a big effect on you. Their thoughts, their opinions, and the way they live life is pretty much going to, rub off on you if you're spending your time around people who have diminished vision, or you're taking in all that negative chatter and certain people telling you, you're not going to be able to accomplish this, or you can't do that, or people may say things such as, oh man, this too hard, man, it's too challenging, or this too difficult. Like this too big of a dream to have. You should probably not do that. That might be your plan A, but maybe you need to get a plan B or C, because plan A is really difficult and it's really big, and you may not be able to do it. Certain people that speak like that, they have a small and diminished vision on life, and you don't want certain people who have that type of vision on life to rub off on you, because each and every one of us that's on this earth, we have a divine purpose, and we have the ability to do great things in life. Life has no limits at all. You get up every day, you grind, you hustle, you do what you have to do to survive. It's part of life. And you must always keep your mind and your heart open to accepting that you are a great and phenomenal person. You got to have that confidence, because if you don't have that confidence, you're going to fall short of the glory. There's going to be certain things in life that you probably was destined to do, but because you have a small and diminished vision on life, you fulfill your purpose. I mean, it's plenty of people who went to the grave and didn't completely fulfill their purpose in life. Like, there's certain things they were supposed to do, but they may have had a diminished vision on life, and they may have thought that certain big ideas or big goals were too challenging, so they didn't even mind attempting to try to tackle those challenges. Because believe me or not, believe me, on the other side of your challenges, on the other side of those obstacles, are great and phenomenal goals. But you have to go through those trials. You have to go through those tribulations to get where you're trying to go. I mean, just think about when it comes to the process of making a diamond. It takes an enormous amount of pressure to make and cut a diamond. But in the end, after applying all that pressure to that diamond, cutting it, getting it where it's supposed to be, in the end, it's just such a beautiful thing. And it's kind of the way you are. You going through life, and you're receiving pressure, and you're being challenged. But all that is cutting you, molding you to the person that you need to be to accomplish certain things in life. You have to broaden your view on life, and you have to have big dreams. Don't dream small. Because for me, I would rather dream big, go after that big dream, and see what will happen. rather than aim low, aim for something small, and accomplish it like that. Certain things are easy to come by, and some people like to settle for easy. And what is easy? Easy is settling. If it's easy, anybody can do it. Anybody can achieve something that's very small, that's very simple, that's very minute. Anybody can tackle it. But those big dreams and those big goals, it takes people with a lot of courage. It takes people that have a broad vision of life to go after what they're trying to accomplish. And you must have a broad vision of life, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on so many great things in life. So many great things in life. And I'm going to go through another paragraph. This is the next paragraph. The way that other individuals picture how your life should be doesn't matter. It simply doesn't matter, because other individuals are not the ones walking in your shoes every single day. You're in total control of your life, and you dictate your own success. Other people in this world are not the ones going to work or school for you on a regular basis. In our society, there are so many people who are overly concerned with how others view them. Let me stop right there. The last thing you should be concerned about is what somebody think about you or how somebody view your future. Their thoughts and their predictions on your future does not determine where you're going to go. It goes where you decide where it's going to go. Now, if you decide to fall into that negativity and to believe the hype of somebody else's vision over yours, you losing. You losing all day, because you want to believe something that somebody else is going to say. You're going to let somebody else have more control over your future than you do? Come on now. Most of the time, a lot of people are going to speak negative over certain ideals or certain things you might have. But why in the world would you believe, or why would you expect for somebody else's vision about your life to be bigger than yours? Or somebody to think more of you than you think of yourself? That'll never happen. So the best thing to always do is to never fall and believe the hype. Never consider negative things that other people say about you. Their opinions and their viewpoint of your life doesn't matter, because they're not the ones, like I said, walking in your shoes. They're not going to school for you. They're not going to work for you. They're not completing and doing certain things that you do on a daily basis. So there's no way that their opinion is going to be able to decide how your life is going to turn out. The only people that decide how your life is going to turn out is yourself and the Creator, God. And that's it. Other people's opinions, especially negative opinions, is irrelevant. Let me get back to where I left off. Okay. I said the point, it simply doesn't matter, because other individuals are not the ones walking in your shoes every single day. You're in total control of your life, and you dictate your own success. Other people in this world are not the ones going to work or school for you on a regular basis. In our society, there are so many people who are overly concerned with how others view them. More so, there are many people who take into consideration other individuals' opinion regarding their own capabilities and how they should live their lives. It's a well-known fact that not every person you come in contact with during your lifetime will have your best interests at heart. Everyone is not your friend, and there are some people who don't want to see you succeed in life. Let me stop right there. You can't have on your agenda that you're going to befriend everyone and you're going to expect everyone to embrace you and want to be your friend, because some people, realistically, they're going to see what you're doing, and some people are going to be jealous of you. And it's not more so them being jealous of you, But if you're doing everything you're supposed to do, like you grinding and you're achieving goals and you have this big vision about your life, some people may be jealous of you because they don't have that confidence, or they don't have that work ethic, or they don't have that determination that you have, and they wish they had it. Like they see themselves in you and they feel like they should be able to do the same thing that you do, which they should. And they can do. They just have to have the same type of confidence and courage that you have. And they can do what you do. Or they can do them. They can live up to their expectations. They can achieve their goals. So you can't be thinking that you're going to be able to befriend everybody or everybody's going to be your friend. This is how life goes. Let me get back to the Oftentimes, you may experience coming in contact with people who try to purposely poison your mind with negative expectations about your life. When situations like this occur, your job is to believe the opposite. You can't expect for someone else's view about your potential to succeed to be bigger and brighter than your own view. I just talked about that. There are some people in this world who don't want to see you succeed and reach your greatest potential. But this could be a very small crowd of people as well. There are some people in this world who do want to see you succeed and reach your greatest potential. But this could be a very small crowd of people as well. So even regardless of all those people who don't have your back or, talk down on you, talk negative about you, they have a small vision of what you can do in life. On the opposite, you actually have some people in your corner. Like you got friends, you got family members. Sometimes it'll be even complete strangers who can see greatness in you, and they can see your skills and your talents and your abilities, and they're in your corner. They're in support of you. So there's going to be a very small crowd of people. But even if you have so many people against your dream and you only have one or two people who do actually believe in you, that ought to give you an indication right there that, those two people, maybe they're on to something too. And they believe what I believe. You shouldn't believe that a whole crowd should be behind you. Some people gonna rock with you, some people won't. But the ones that do rock with you and the ones that do believe in you, hey, you should appreciate those people as well. Because the old people, those individuals are actually going to be the ones that are probably going to continue to push you to keep going, regardless of the negative hype or the negative people, who are against you or who try to shut down your dreams or goals. So appreciate those that are in your corner and that do support you. The most important view of your life comes from your own eyes and what you choose to believe. You run this show, and you must never forget that. And I'm going to stop right there. And that last statement, what you see and what you believe in is the most important thing in the world. It's the most important thing in the world. It's not about what somebody else think about you or how somebody else view how your life should go. It's all about how you view how your life should go. It's all about your view. It's all about what you see. It's all about what you believe in. It's all about what you want to obtain. It's all about what you want to achieve. So, like this chapter talks about, enlarge your vision. You have to enlarge your vision. You have to. There's so much for you to accomplish in the world, and you can't have a small vision. There's so much laid out on the table for you. So many great things for you to do. I mean, you might be a person, you might be meant to open up a business. You might meant to open up, or do anything. It's probably destined for you to write a book. It's probably destined for you to lead a group of people. It's probably destined for you to lead an organization or a corporation. It's probably meant for you to invent something that could be used by the world in great fashion. But you have to enlarge your vision. You can't think small. And sometimes when you think small, you'll get small. You'll get small achievements. It's just like when you pray, you got to pray for big things. You got to pray for big blessings. You pray for small things, God will give you small. God will give you what you ask for. And just think about it. Say if you were a homeless person and you're sitting out on the side of the street and you have your homeless sign up and you have a certain dollar amount on your sign, or you don't even have a sign. When people walk your way, let's say you walk up to them and you ask them, hey, can I get 50 cents? Or hey, can I get $1? And when you think about that, most of the time, some people are gonna walk right past you. They're not even gonna pay no attention to you, and they're not even gonna give you no money. But let's say you ask for 50 cents, or you ask for $1. Some people will probably give it to you. They're like, okay, I got 50 cents in my pocket, or I got $1 on me that I can spare, and they'll give you what you ask for. But just say if you were homeless and you ask somebody for $5, they might not give it to you. But what if you did potentially have somebody who say, okay, I'm going to give you what you asked for. Here go $5. I've heard a story one time. I think it was a made up story. I don't think it was true, but it's about this man who was walking down the street and this homeless person approached him and he said, you know, man, I'm hungry. I'm trying to get something to eat. Do you have $1 to spare? And the man reached in his pocket and he pulled out a big wad of cash. He had hundreds. He had 50s. He had 20s. He had 10s. He had 5. And he had ones in this wad of cash. And he held that wad of cash right there in front of that homeless person. And he bent back all those big bills. And he poured out a $1 bill and said, where did you go? And I think in the story they said the homeless man just looked in awe. Like, I should have asked for 10. I should have asked for 20. I should have asked for $100 because he had it on him. But I mean, the moral of the story is sometimes you get what you ask for. And sometimes there could be more there than what you're asking for. But you can't be scared to ask for more. Or you can't be scared to go for more. And ultimately, you can't be scared to enlarge your vision on life. You have to broaden your vision on life. You have to believe that you can accomplish great and phenomenal things in life. Because if you believe in those things and you put in the hard work, the time, the dedication, and the effort, you can get there. And also, if you have a small vision on life, and there's not going to be much that you have to do, oh, you'll definitely get there. Because you won't have to put it in much time, that much effort, that much dedication, that much sweat equity. You won't have to put in nothing. So it's going to be very easy to obtain. So, enlarge your vision. When I come back on the next nightly reading, I will be starting on chapter 3. I'm sorry, not chapter 3, but paragraph 3. Finishing out the rest of this chapter. Again, this chapter is entitled Enlarge Your Vision. So, if you don't have this book, I highly encourage you to get this book so you'll be able to go along with me doing the nightly readings. Again, my book is entitled Limitless Growth, A Continuous Pursuit for Greatness. And it's available right now on Amazon.com in both paperback and ebook format. And that will conclude tonight's reading. This was the very first nightly reading. And like I said, I will be having nightly readings once a week going through this book. Like I say, it's very powerful and life-changing information in this book. And I want to share this information to the world. And I want people to use this information not only in their lives, but to also pass it on to other people. I like helping. I like encouraging people. And I like challenging people to be the best that they can be, to do things that they need to do to become the best version of themselves. And I like challenging myself as well, because I want to be the very absolute best that I can be. So the only way you can get there is through challenges and enlarging your vision. So I appreciate, you all for watching this video, and till next time, the next nightly reading, I'll see you then. Take care. God bless.